Hey there, tubers. Yesterday I left a quick video about the worst concert I ever attended, and I mentioned that I got paid to work at that concert, and I only had worked one other concert in my life, and that would be probably the best concert I ever saw. And that one, hands down, would have to be, ready? U2 Shop Mart Tour. So this is around the same time I worked P. Diddy. I think it was the same month. And basically what I did was I literally, like in the movies, I stood at the back door with the regular security person that worked, I guess, full-time at this, we call it BC Place, but stadium. And I was kind of a rent-to-hire guy just to show up for the night. So I was working with the permanent dude. And we just stood at the back door, and he had a list of people to let in. Kind of like Almost Famous. You're not on the list. I never got to say that cool line because I was the rent-a-cop. But yeah, that's what we did. So we got to see who came in. We got to see who didn't come in. Not as interesting as you would think from the movies. Most people that came to the back door were on the list. But here's the greatest part about the concert was I finally got my break, and my break was during the encore. So I've worked the entire show, and I didn't bitch or moan. I got to listen to great music backstage. I got to listen to U2. So on the encore, they just said, yeah, come back in half an hour. Enjoy. So, that part of the stadium where you got the fence where the fans are, and then you got the stage over here. I was in that nice little middle empty area just looking up. And I don't remember all their songs. I do remember they finished with the song One. The guy that I worked with backstage, him and I were like kind of guessing what the next song was going to be or what the last song would be. But here's the cool part I remember. During the entire encore, they weren't on the stage that I was looking at. They kind of disappeared. And above the stands, maybe about, 20 rows in, there was this big lemon throughout the whole concert. Just this big yellow lemon. And then all of a sudden, during the encore, the lemon stripped its yellow and turned into like a disco ball lemon. And that it opened up, and I believe they were in there, and they were singing their song Discotheque. And then they came back to the stage and did a few more songs. But that has to be the greatest fucking seating I've ever had at a rock concert. Was the encore of the Shop Mart Tour for U2. There you go. There's my greatest concert. Not that many stories. We didn't laugh at the fans or anything like that. I just stood at the back door with the guy with the clipboard. Are you on the list? Not as interesting as you would think it would be from what we see in the movies, but that's what happened. Talk to you guys later. Check out Air Guitar 1982, link right there. And leave a comment, man. I would love to know what you think about these concerts.